feel like this part of the year is such a transitional period. The kids are back in school, football is back on the TV, starting to see some fall commercials, and I'm craving cozy fall comfort meals. The only problem is it's still very hot outside. So today I'm sharing 4 easy end of summer meals that combine the coziness of fall with a touch of summer freshness. First up, we have a southern tomato pie. I actually did not grow up eating this meal. I first heard about this recipe from a coworker when I worked my corporate job. He would rant and rave about it, and I was a bit skeptical because when you see the ingredients, if you're anything like me, you might be a bit skeptical, but let me tell you, it is absolutely delicious and a perfect way to use your end of summer tomato harvest. You start by slicing the tomatoes and salting them to help draw out the excess moisture. Then you make some bacon in the oven. I've actually been doing that lately because I feel like it's way less mess than cooking on the stovetop. Next, you mix together the filling, mayo, bacon, half the cheese, green onions or chives. I used the dry stuff this time, some garlic powder, and pepper. Don't add any more salt to the filling. There's plenty of salt in the bacon and the cheese, and you salted the tomatoes. If you add salt, this will be way too salty. And you're going to roll out a pie crust. I use my sourdough pie crust recipe that I'll have linked down below for you. You can also use a store-bought crust, but I recommend making your own. Par bake the crust to prevent any sogginess, and then you're going to layer in the tomatoes, top with the filling and the remaining cheese, and bake for about 30 to 40 minutes. And it is absolutely delicious, and it really does have that like comforting effect, but still being light and fresh and delicious for this time of year. I mentioned in my video a few weeks back that I am a fall girl through and through. It is my absolute favorite season. Football is happening. It's warm. It's cozy. It's inviting. You get all the fall treats. Like, I just am a fall girl through and through. Are you a fall girl, or are you still holding on to the summer? I will say, the summer does have some appeal. I mean, I love to swim. I'm actually very good at it. I swim in the ocean. I am like very, very good at swimming, y'all. So I do see the appeal. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the appeal. But do you like the summer? Are you one of those people that are holding on to every last bit of the summer, or are you ready for fall like I am? I think the reason that I might not be someone that is like obsessed with the summer is because I live in Texas, and Texas is not cool. It's not going to cool down anytime soon. And so maybe, if you live in a climate where it gets cold super fast, maybe that's why you hold on to the summer. But for me, fall me, please. I am ready. I love it. And I'm super excited because I think this year we're going to actually take my baby trick-or-treating. I think I might be able to get him to say trick-or-treat, which will be so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. Give me some cute Halloween costume ideas for my son. Last year, he was a cute little pumpkin, so I'm not sure what he'll be this year. Also, my child is 1. He is technically a toddler, but I'm going to call him my baby until he decides to up and move out of my house. But until then, he is my baby. He will be 5 in school, and I'm going to say my baby. Next, we have chicken in a white wine cream sauce. If I ask my husband what he wants for dinner, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be this recipe. And then the other time, it's going to be tacos. And I really don't blame him. This recipe is delicious. It's rich and creamy, but it's still light enough for hot weather. The name sounds fancy, but it's really simple. You're going to start by dicing up an onion and seasoning your chicken. You're going to sear the chicken on both sides. It's not going to be fully cooked at this step, and then you're going to remove it to a plate. Then you're going to saute the onion and garlic until they are nice and soft. Deglaze the pan with white wine and let it reduce almost completely. You basically want just the tiniest bit of liquid pooling around the onion and garlic. Add the cream and parmesan, stir, return the chicken to the pan, and let it finish cooking. We usually serve this one with rice and corn on the side. Okay, so I don't usually talk about pop culture in my videos, but I wanted to talk about Cardi B's new song. This is very far away from what I usually talk about, but I just want to start making these videos like more chatty, more fun, more like relatable. Some of you probably clicked off when you heard Cardi B, but I was such a big fan of Cardi since high school. Like, her debut album was the year that I graduated high school, and oh my god, like I just remember how fun her music was. Well, she just released a new song and it is so bad. When I heard it, I was shocked. I was flabbergasted. I was aghast. It was so bad. I'm like, Cardi, just like make fun music for us. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for you to try to be lyrical. You're not. Okay? Like, just make the fun music. Have you guys heard the song, and do you like it, or are you like me and you're like, girl, hang it up? Next up, we have unstuffed bell peppers. I used to make stuffed peppers the traditional way, but my husband and I rarely ate the actual pepper, so I started making them unstuffed because we needed to actually eat those veggies. Start by cooking some rice. Make sure you cook it in broth because this adds great flavor. I have been really bad about making broth lately, so I just used a bouillon cube, but you want to make sure the rice is flavorful because it's a big part of this mixture. And if the rice has no flavor, the whole dish is going to lack flavor, and no matter how much you salt it, it's just not going to taste the way it should. You're going to brown your meat. I season mine with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. Looking back, I probably would have added cumin as well. And then you're going to add in your chopped onions and bell peppers and cook them until they're soft. Then stir in the diced tomatoes. I used canned here, but again, if you have fresh tomatoes from the garden, that would work beautifully in this recipe. Mix in the rice and a little bit of cheese into the mixture. It's just so good. That little bit of cheese just makes it ensures that there's like a cheesiness in every single bite. Then you're going to top with the additional cheese and bake just until melted. Everything in this is cooked, so you just want to melt the cheese. So good. Absolutely delicious. My husband was like, you have to make it tomorrow. You have to make this tomorrow. This one's not on the blog yet. There's just so many things that I'm doing right now that usually I try to have like the YouTube video and all the recipes go out the same week. I've been like really sucking ut with that lately. Sorry about that. We'll be on the vlog in the coming weeks. I wanted to pop in and say thank you guys so much for being here. I know as busy moms, taking any time out of your day is very valuable. And the fact that you've taken that valuable time to spend it with me really means a lot. I really appreciate it. And I also want to say thank you guys so much. If you do click over to the blog, I mentioned in a few videos back that I do have display ads on there, so I am getting paid for that work now, which is awesome and amazing. So if you do click over there, you literally don't have to buy anything. All you have to do is like go there, scroll through the post, and the impressions on those ads makes me money. So thank you so much for doing that if you do that. And if you don't, Can you please? I'm just kidding. But no, thank you guys so much for everything, all of the support. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And also, I wanted to ask you guys if you prefer the more chatty style video where maybe I talk about like more pop culture things or whatever's going on in my life, just like random topics, or do you like more of like the educational style where I'm talking about like heavy hitting topics? A few weeks back, I talked about like the health crisis in America. What is your preferred style of voiceover? Because I really do want to start showing more of my personality and kind of who I am as a person rather than just kind of like a robot. I don't necessarily feel like I've been a robot, but like I feel like I've been a bit more reserved than I actually am. I think that I'm quite funny, but sometimes like I'll say things in my video and I'm like, ooh, like is that offensive to someone? And then I'll just like edit it out. So I don't know if you guys like, what do you prefer? So let me know in the comments down below, because at the end of the day, I am making this content for you guys. So I want to do what you prefer. Lastly, we have beef fajitas. Remember when I said if I ask my husband what's for dinner, he's going to say white wine cream sauce or tacos? Well, I'm about tired of tacos, so I did a little bit of play on tacos, right? Like that's what a fajita is basically. Like it's a taco but with bell pepper. So that's what I made instead of freaking tacos. You're going to season your meat with salt, pepper, onion powder, paprika, cumin, lime juice, and marinate it. And then slice bell peppers and onions. Season those too. Add a little bit of lime juice to your fajita vegetables. Oh my god, it's so good. Like it literally takes it over the top. And then you're going to cook the meat, add in the veggies, and then serve on a tortilla. It's very simple. Does this one match the vibe of this video completely? It's not giving comforting, but it is delicious. So, and it's truly what I made for dinner this week. So those are my 4 easy end of summer meals that are comforting and delicious and great transitional meals for this time of year. But dinner is only one of the meals that we have to cook. There are 3 of those things every single day. And luckily for a lot of you, kids are at school for lunch. So that leaves breakfast. And last week I actually shared a make ahead breakfast video that will make your mornings that much easier. I will have that linked for you to watch next. And you can also check out my last What We Eat in a Week video for more dinner inspiration. And I don't only share my meal inspiration here on my YouTube channel. I actually have a website with all of my recipes. There's a lot of fun fall recipes that I'm adding to the blog weekly, so check that out. And if you're not subscribed, please remember to subscribe, like the video. It really helps to tell YouTube to keep pushing it out, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.